Okay. So, g'day everyone. Welcome to the very final. Oh, what have I done? There it is. The very final King of the Ring. Your last chance to get into the King of Kings tournament. It's a big one tonight. For Adam Bullivant's here. Look out, rest of the competition. He's going to take some names with him, he said. He's looking for he'll win at any cost. Cheap win, dirty tricks, he doesn't care. He doesn't care. He's winning at all costs. Michael Kennedy's got a couple of spots. So is David Biggins, who said he's feeling very, very lucky. Let's get into it tonight. It's the final King of the Ring. Friendships end here tonight, I reckon, for a few people. No Ray Fiuma. He took his win and he had enough. Here we go. Bang! Will Tulip. We'll start with Michael Kennedy. We'll need that. He'll hold the tights. Groin shots. He doesn't care. He wants the victory. Imagine that. 2 spots in the King of the Kings. A good chance of winning if that takes place. But you never know. Let's hope it's a better standard than the last one. Last one was piss poor. Let's hope the standard lifts tonight and we start off with a bang. Here we go. Will Tulip, Dylan Shield, Tommy Hawkins for Michael Kennedy. King of the Ring is underway. Will Tulip comes out with a Josh Kennedy and an Aaron Francis. Michael Kennedy for 2 spots tonight, and he goes Wooshka. Toddy Goldstein, Milestone, Tommy Lonigan. G'day, Rob. Will Tulip is in strife early. Luke McDonald, Ben Crocker, Michael Kennedy here. Doesn't increase the lead. Zorko and Paddy Ambrose. We'll go Michael Kennedy again. He won't improve. He's got an A-grader. Swallow, who probably won't be there next year at the Kangas. Harris Andrews. Well, it's either a first round exit or a late win for Will Tulip. He needs a caricature, a starburst, a platinum of Brownlow, or a milestone better than the Kangaroos. Will Tulip is gone. Oh boy. Zach Merritt. It'll improve his best car, but he's gone. And Lockie Plowman. Michael Kennedy is through to the next round. Good night to Will Tulip. Thanks for coming, but you are gone. Michael Kennedy, not with a real solid. That's not a solid win. That's just getting out of first gear, getting into second gear. But he's in the next match again. Michael Kennedy and Justin Pitcher. If he could take this out, he's through to a semi. Has he done it the smart way? Interesting happenings here. Justin Pitcher to take on Michael Kennedy. Yeah, Series 2, that's right. You start putting the players down. End some careers. Always fun. This could be the biggest play in this tournament's history if Michael Kennedy wins here. Matthew Wright. Aaron Hall. It's either the smartest move in history or it could fail. There's no middle ground. Michael Kennedy. Starts very weak. Richard Douglas. Justin Pitcher. Doesn't start much better. It's a slow start again. Nathan Jones. Hayden Ballantyne. He's got a little lead. Could be a master stroke. Is this bloke the master coach? Well, he's got it all to do now. Josh Bruce. Darcy Byrne-Jones. Or is he the Cole Kinnear of this tournament? Wow, this is really close. Jared Blair. No great heights here. Justin Pitcher's last pack. He has a very slight lead. Oh, this is terrible. Andrew Swallow and Marco Paparone for Justin Pitcher. Well, he doesn't really need much to win this, Michael Kennedy. This could be the biggest. All he needs is anything better than a Melbourne Starburst, a stand-up. An A-grader would do it. A milestone game, a caricature. Michael Kennedy could be a master stroke. He's lost. Oh, in the closest of close. Dylan Buckley, geez, he's gone. Melbourne one spot on the ladder ahead of Essendon. Michael Kennedy is out. Justin Pitcher. Real sloppy game, this one. And guess who he's going to face in the next round? Michael Kennedy again. If he didn't face him once, he's got him twice. Justin Pitcher is through. That was terrible matchup, that. Greg Walters and Andrew Shanahan. The standard of this tournament is disgraceful so far. Lift. Do something. Don't think. Don't try. Do. At least you can come off the ground and say, I did this or I did that. At least I did something. Well, Greg Walters has a chance. He's got Bob Murphy so far. And Shanna's Jack Watts. Real soft part of the draw, that top part. Not much happening. Greg Walters starts with a bang. Daniel Pierce Brownlow, 118. And Charlie Cameron, Greg Walters just goes whooshka. Selwood, A-grader and Shane Biggs. Oh boy. We're going to go Greg's next two. Could he improve? Could he get another Brownlow? He's got an A-grader, Nathan Jones, and a Ben Sinclair. He's got, I reckon he's got it. Greg Walters. He's smiling, he's sipping the champagne early. Jack McRae, Simon White. Well, Shanna's got two opportunities here. He needs a Brownlow better than Freo. That's plain and simple. Can he get it? He's got a starburst. Cam Guthrie. Jack Redpath. Andrew Shanahan needs a Brownlow. Andrew Shanahan is out. Zach Williams and Zach Jones, the two Zachs. He's just had his pants zacked. He's gone. Gone like yesterday's news. Wowee. Greg Walters smashes it through to a quarterfinal. The most one-sided match we've had so far. Aaron McGrath, who's been in a few. Don't know if he's gone too far against Jared Little. Interesting matchup. No hype about this one. The hype's all on the other side. Yeah, you can write him off now. He's gone. Remembering, this is your last chance at immortality. Get your name on the board. Here we go. Aaron McGrath. Eddie Betts, the little champ. Lockie Hunter. Here we go. Aaron McGrath. He does talk a good game, Aaron McGrath. Can he back it up, or will he end up like the Saints and get himself pantsed? Daniel Rioli and Ryan Lester. Jared Little. Starts a bit better. Travis Boak and Travis Vaho. Look at this weirdness. The Travises are together. The Zachs are together. This is happening in every value pack. Coincidence? I don't know. Call in the extraordinary. Ripley's Believe It or Not. Gee, slow. Aaron McGrath. Playing like the Saints against the Swans. Not much happening there. Jared Little. Increases his lead. Kieran Jack. 200 games and Jack Billings. Aaron McGrath. In strife. Jared Little. Jacob Wiedering. And Ben Jacobs. See, it's staying. Here we go. Aaron McGrath. He needs a caricature, a platinum or a Brownlow, or he's going home. Or a milestone better than the Swans. Aaron McGrath. Gone. Rory Sloane. Nathan Wilson. He's Gonskis like the Saints this year. Gone. Oh boy. Jared Little. Gee, some soft cards getting people through. Greg Walters, the star of the show so far. Pretty piss poor effort from the rest. David McLennan against Matty Nelson, who's come in very, very late into the piece. His first excursion into the King of the Ring. Will he come through as the surprise packet? We will find out right now. The big boys, wow. Here they come. This side of the draw. Adam Bullivant next. Matty Nelson. The Dave McLennan. Can he do a bit of a late run-in and win, Matt Nelson. We'll find out now. David McLennan kicks us off with Tommy Lynch. Matty Nelson, Lockie Weller. Here we go. Good luck, lads. David McLennan. Soft start again. Dusty Martin. Ryan Harwood. Matty Nelson. Starts not bad. Dan Hanbury 150. Dylan Grimes. David with all to do. No, he's still got it all to do. Scotty Pendlebury, A-grader, and Mason Redmond. Matty kicking with the win now. It's a 3-goal breeze. Sherrod Wellingham won 50 games, and Jake Batchelor. Well, Matty with a comfortable lead. He won't improve it. He's got Dylan Shield and Callum Sinclair. Pretty easy here. David McLennan. He needs a milestone better than the Swans, which is only 5. A caricature, a platinum, or a Brownlow. Here we go. David McLennan wins. Last kick of the day. Stevie Motlop. Tory Dixon, Matty Nelson gone. David McLennan to see another challenger. He's through. David McLennan done very well. But now the crowd are booing already. We haven't even named the people. Oh boy. The crowd has turned as the ultimate villain. Adam Bullivant walks in. And David Biggins, who felt confident. He said he feels very confident today. Adam Bullivant from parts unknown, weighing in at 275 pounds with his manager, Jimmy Mouth of the South Heart. Adam, the bully, Bullivant, and his opponent from Grenoble in the French Alps. The one, the only, David Legend Biggins, Jack Crisp. V. Heath Shaw. What can Adam Bullivant do? He's won a tournament. He's in the King of Kings. Well, he started very soft. Powder Puff. Ben Stratton. David Biggins. David Biggins comes out. He's got a little lead. Dustin Martin and Harris Andrews. He talked a big game, Adam Bullivant. He's in strife early. Paddy Dangerfield. Sherrod Wellingham. He's got a slight lead with that one. David Biggins won't improve. Dan McStay. Nakia Cockatoo. Adam Bullivant with the lead. Last round. All to play for. Premiership quarter. Everything at stake. Adam Bullivant increases his lead. Dusty Martin 150 games and Jimmy Webster. David Biggins needs a milestone game. Better than Richmond. There's only 3. a Starburst Caricature, a Platinum Stand-Up, or a Brownlow. Oh boy. This is it. Will he shut Adam Bullivant up? Or will Adam Bullivant gloat into the next round? He's gone! He's shut him up all right. Adam Bullivant, Gonski. Sebastian Ross. Oh, there's an upset. David Biggins. Straight through. Adam Bullivant gone. He might need a face turn. He's been healed too long. Time to change him over. The crowd are booing. David Biggins through. Oh boy. If you don't believe it, here we go again. Nathan Blackledge will take on David Biggins. Now he could be the master coach. Because if he could get through here, he could put himself in 2 spots in a semi. And a straight route to the final. David Biggins. He's got 1 team through. He's aiming for a second right now. Here we go. Nathan Blackledge. Dan Hanbury. David Biggins. Jack Martin. Starburst. Well, let's do it. Good luck, lads. Nathan Blackledge, Jack Gunston, Ben Jacobs. David Biggins. Ollie Wines, Carl Amon. Close one, this one. Adam will he have the final laugh? He's in the final. Nathan Blackledge, Callum Ward, and Ben McAvoy. David could be. Oh, he's got a strong hand on the match now. Chad Wingard, Starburst, and Oscar McDonald. He might get his second team through here. He felt very confident. He won't improve it. Paul Stewart, 100 games. And Sam Gilbert. Well, all to do for Nathan. Starburst better than Port. There's only 4. Platinum or Brownlow. Here we go. Nathan Blackledge is gone. David Biggins could turn out to be the master coach. He's got 2 teams through to a quarter final. He's got 2 cracks to get to the semi. Wow. Could be the genius. David Biggins through now. This is a grudge match. Michael Wright v. Robert Vaho. Career-ending stuff here. This one's got bad news written all over it. Well, here we go. Robert Vaho to take on Michael Wright. This is a grudge match. They were talking friendly. You know it's not going to start friendly here. Robert Vaho. Anything could happen here. Anything could happen here. Here we go. Sebastian Ross, purple. Robert Vaho, Josh Kelly. Will he be a blue next year? Let's hope. Purple. Here we go. Michael Wright, slow start. Sam Doherty and Sean Higgins. Robert Vaho in front. Jesse Hogan and Zach Clark. Slow start. Even slower. Paul Puopolo and Brad McKenzie. Geez. No great hikes yet. Robert Vaho. This is one of the weakest matches I've ever seen. Adam Oxley. Someone show a bit of guts. Well, Rob's got the lead though. I reckon he's going to need something better than a stand-up though to win this one. She's pretty piss poor. Well, he's just gone bang. Starburst. And Jared Arbrow. Adam Treloar might get the job done. It might get the job done. Michael Wright. Starburst better than Collingwood. Brownlow or Platinum. Last kick of the day. Michael Wright. He's made more champions than anyone in the history of King of the Ring. He's on the top. He's 65 out. He puts it on his boot. It's a point. He's gone. Heath Shaw, A-grader, Billy Hartung, Robert Vaho through to a quarter-final to take on David Biggins. Message just through. Steward's inquiry into Robert Vaho. Hang on. Hold the fort. Oh, there's a steward's inquiry. He's been on the performance-enhancing drugs. He just had 3 cupcakes and a custard tart. Oh, no. And Matt Nelson just said, send his cards to anyone with the least amount of hits. So there's a nice gesture from another legend, Matt Nelson. That's the quarterfinals done. All right. We are into quarterfinal action here. Remember, the countback rule can come into play here if the teams are even. Mickey Kennedy will take on Justin Pitcher. How he got through, I'll never know. Winning with a stand-up. But he got through nonetheless. Slow start is sometimes the best way about it. One shining light's been Greg Walters. He's been the star of the tournament so far. Justin Pitcher. Spot in the semi up for grabs. Michael Kennedy. Jack Darling. Tip and Woody. Here we go. Mickey Kennedy, solid start. Chris Maston, 150. Jesse Lonigan. Justin Pitcher. Very weak start again. Jeez, how he's through to this round, I still don't understand. But anyway, Mickey Kennedy. Won't improve. Adam Treloar. Hayden Ballantyne. Justin Pitcher. Change your boots. Stick on some boots. Oh gosh. Nat Fife and Adam Kennedy. Well, Michael Kennedy. Yeah, Jeff Southby is on open mic. I'm recording it. Michael Kennedy won't improve. Cochin, A. Grader and Jared Blair. I haven't seen a bloke get through to a second round with this kind of material ever. Justin Pitcher. Well, he needs a milestone game better than the West Coast Eagles, a Starburst caricature, a Platinum or a Brownlow, or he is gone. Justin Pitcher, bring your game, son. And he does! Nat 5 Starburst and Colin Garland. He's through. How on earth he's got through, no one knows. But he's through nonetheless. And he's the first man through to the semi-finals. Well done, Justin Pitcher. Some putrid football, but he got through in the end. The shining light of the tournament, Greg Walters, to take on Jared Little. He's been the one shining star, Greg. The golden boy of the league. He's keeping it afloat at the moment. The star of the competition, Greg Walters. Taking on Jared Little. The only way he could lose would be with an injury, I think, Greg. This is the quarter he can't lose. Aaron Young. Josh Kelly. He's on the big money, Greg. After his first round performance, he's got $1 million contract. Toddy Goldstein. Lewis Taylor. Club's lining up to sign him. Jared Little. Slow start. Luke Brown. Greg Walters just effortlessly going about his business. Patrick Cripps. A. Grader and Dale Morris. Jared Little with it all to do. Jared in trouble. Darcy Parish. Lockie Plowman. Golden boy Greg Walters. Comfortable lead. Kicking into the last quarter. Callum Mills and Lockie Henderson. Jared Little with it all to do. Greg Walters. He's ordered the Cristal. He's getting ready to head off to the after party. Jared Little just needs a milestone, a Starburst, a Platinum or a Brownlow. Well, he's going to get an A grader. This will be the closest we've ever seen. He needs it to be better than Carlton. He's got an A grader. It's going to be tight. He's got Patrick Ambrose. If it's North or Brisbane, he's gone. If it's Carlton, it's a count back and he's out. If it's better than Carlton, he's through. He's thrown a Hail Mary and he's got through. A-grader. Armitage, the Golden Boy's gone. Greg Walters. Gonskis. Jared Little. Defying logic. He's knocked out Greg. Golden Boy Walters. And we've had a big upset here. Justin Pitcher will take on Jared Little in the semis. We're on the other side of the draw now. David McLennan taking on the Super Coach. David Biggins, the Battle of the Davids. Where's Goliath? Here we go. We haven't seen coaching like this since Ron Barassi when he got Northie's first premiership. Bringing in the big hitters, the uncontracted, this could be the master stroke of King of the Ring. Here we go. Sean Grigg to take on Josh Kennedy, purple. Here we go. David McLennan. Geez, the standard of footy's been shit, to put it mildly. Cam Guthrie. Jack Redpath. David Biggins. Jack McRae. Dylan Buckley. McLennan with a strong lead in the first quarter. He won't increase it though. Slow second. Gary Ablett. Chris Maston. David Biggins. What can he do? He can't do much. Jeremy McGovern and Jake Lloyd. Here we go. David McLennan in his final pack. It's the last quarter. Dusty Martin and Harris Andrews. Well, the master coach may be out-coached. He needs a starburst better than Geelong. Well, there's only one, the Adelaide Crows. So pretty much, he needs a platinum or a Brownlow. David Biggins is the master coach. Shane Mumford Brownlow predictor. 136. Richie Douglas. Come back better than Lazarus. He's through. This may be, as I've said, the smartest coaching in the history of coaches. Because he's in this as well. He could be 2 spots in a semi. Wow. David McLennan is gone. David Biggins is back and he'll face Robert Vaho. This is one of the best coaching performances you will see. Here we go. Forget putting Teddy Hopkins to full forward. Carlton v Collingwood 1970. Forget Jarman playing full forward 97-98, kicking 5 in each. David may well be playing with himself in the semi. Correct. Or will the, I'd have to say the underdog here, Robert Vaho, smile his way through Lockie Hunter. Jack Rewalt. The master coach will kick us off. David Biggins. Slow start. Lockie Weller. Nathan Wilson. Robert Vaho. Joel Selwood. Josh Hill. Slight lead. David Biggins goes Wooshka. Jasper Pitter Starburst. Oscar McDonald. Vaho with all to do. Vaho with all to do now. That won't get the biscuits. Pritis A-grader and Sean McKernan. David Biggins with a hand in. He may well. He won't increase it. Easton Wood and Colin Garland. Robert Vaho with it all to do. The master coach may well have pulled off the genius move in the history of King of the Ring. Robert Vaho needs a better than a starburst of port. He needs a starburst better than port, which there's only 4. I reckon he's in a lot of strife here. Robert Vaho is gone. David Mackay, the smartest coaching move in the history of King of the Ring is complete. David Biggins has 2 spots in a semi. He's in the final, no matter what happens. He'll be playing with himself in the second semi. He'll enjoy that. And then he'll have a crack at a final. He said he felt confident today. He said he felt very, very confident. Well, he's confident, all right. He's got a spot in the final. Here we go. The tournament standard's been poor. Justin Pitcher. Jared Little. And they've taken a tumble. Controversy here. Common Hill's taken a tumble. Oh boy. Wow. There you go. Common Hill took a fall. This is it for a spot to take on David. We have a Black Hawk down. We have a Black Hawk down. Here we go. Will everyone watch when David plays with himself? That's going to be the interesting point. Steph Martin. V. Jeremy Howe. Justin Pitcher. Semi. Steph Martin. Andrew Mackey. Jared Little. Brandon Cooks. Jared Little starts with an A-grader. Rory Sloan. Martin Gleason. Something's got to be. We need this standard to lift. We've had Starburst left, right and centre. Gunston and Brandon Matera. Now Pitcher's got the lead. Justin Pitcher the surprise packet. He's won with little better than donuts through the whole tournament. Jared Little in trouble now. Isaac Heaney. Nakia Cockatoo. Here we go. Justin Pitcher. Won't increase his lead, but he's made it tough. David Zaharakis and Sam Rowe. For a spot in the final, Jared Little needs a platinum or a Brownlow. Or, better than the Hawks, Starburst. He's got one shot, Jared Little. One shot for glory. He lines them up. He's 55 out, 45-degree angle under the roof. He's going the drop punt. He looks confident, the lad. He just gave a wink to the coach. He goes, base through. Wow. Lockie Hunter, 276, goal after the siren. Dylan Robertson. Justin Pitcher, gone. Through to the final is Jared Little. He's kept his best trick to get into a final here. Well done, Jared. Help if it was in black. He got through. Well, he's going to meet David Biggins no matter what happens here. The question is everyone going to stick around while David plays with himself? That is the question. Worrying thing is, I reckon there's more going to jump on. Here we go. I can just open them. It doesn't matter. He's through. Let's go. Ben Cunnington, Jack Darling. This is it. We can open all three packs of one side. It's the most Callum Ward and Nick Smith. It won't really matter now. Well done, David. He's through whatever happens here. Eddie Betts, 250 games. Kane Lambert. Adam Cooney, 250, and Alex Sexton. Brownlow predictor, Chad Wingard, 86. Dan Talia. David Biggins. Now the Brownlows are coming. Alex Rance, 150. Stevie Morris. Took Miller and Brad Shepherd. Surprise, surprise, David Biggins is the winner. He's through with the Chad Wingard. We've had 3 Brownlows, 1 Platinum tonight. David Biggins 1 is out. David Biggins 2 is through. And here is our final. It's Jared Little v David Biggins. All to play for now. With David Biggins getting a soft draw, will he be match hardened for this final? Here we go. Jared Little. David Biggins. David may have breached the salary cap. He may. There is some salary concerns. Here we go. Matthew Wright, purple. Eddie Betts. This is it. Let's hope we get the grand final we deserve. It's the last chance in the King of Kings. Jared Little. Start strong. Sean Grigg, starburst. And Lin Jong, he's let he's plucked, he's shown his feathers like a peacock. He's puffed his chest out, he's spread them out, and he's got bang. David Biggins, to be the master coach, you'd have to win this final. Ollie Wines and Carl Amon. Jared Little. Doesn't increase it. Dane Zorko and Oscar McDonald. All to play now. It'll be the master stroke or fail at the last hurdle for David Biggins. He's in strife. Clancy Pearce, 100 games. Sam Gilbert. This is it. It's the last hurrah for this grand final and your last chance. Jared Little. Does it increase his lead though? Nick Rewalt and Carl Amon. He's left the door open. Well, a starburst of GWS, Geelong or the Crows will do it. Or a Richmond one, as he has the better back end card. A Platinum or a Brownlow will do it as well. David Biggins to pull off the biggest coaching coup. Pig's ass. Here we go. David Biggins to be the Alex Ferguson of King of the Ring. Here we go. To go down in glory or infamy, David Biggins is out. He's fallen at the final hurdle. Tommy Hawkins and Chris Maston. Jared Little is the champion today. He is through to the King of Kings, where there is a prize and a half waiting for the one lucky person. Well, actually, there's a few prizes. David Biggins. Oh, God. Here we go. It's the lap of honour. David Biggins did well, but Jared Little is the champion. He'll get his lap of honour. He'll get his name on the honour board, and that'll be there for eternity. He's probably come through the weaker side of the draw. You'll get a purple Lockie Weller. You'll get Impey and Darcy Burne-Jones. He'll get Sam Butler and he'll get Dylan Robertson. And to finish, he'll get Eddie Betts and he'll get Bunteen. That is it. Congratulations to Jared Little. You are now part of the King of Kings tournament. You will go down in folklore. One of the only 8 to qualify in the history of King of the Ring. The winner today was football. Let's see what you've qualified for, though. You have qualified for a chance for this. Now, there's 8 people in the final. 1 will take the jumper numbered Trelaw. Jumper numbered Trelaw up for grabs. For the winner. To the runner-up, Levi Greenwood Brownlow Predictor. To the 2 semi-finalists, Travis Boak and Jack Stevens Platinum. And to the first round losers, a whole bunch of cards to get spread out. Prizes for everyone across the board in the King of the Kings. It doesn't get much better than this. The winner of that tournament will live forever, known as the inaugural King of Kings. No one can take that away from you. No one can take that away. That is it. You've seen the goods up for grabs. They win the inaugural Ray Hume Award. He did win on his final. He won 1 match. He's 1-5 in tournaments. 1-6 actually, if you include his loss in that second round. I will end up doing a little stat table of who won what and who lost what. Ray bottom of the table for sure. That is it. Well done. You've seen the gifts up for grabs in the King of Kings final. It's a big, big tournament. The only thing is I'm out of value packs, so it's going to be a box of something. So I'm going to have to work that out, how we get that one rolling. But I'll work it out. It's a big one. Well done to all. Hope you enjoyed the King of Kings tournament. If you entered any of the rounds, it was fun. Can't wait for next season. Next season, definitely doing a league. A weekly league that we'll do a major prize. A weekly league. We'll get, I don't know how many teams to get into it. Give your team a name. And we'll go right through it, I think. Properly 22 rounds. Who knows? 12 rounds. We'll work it out. That's it. Good night, all. I hope you enjoyed King of the Ring. Till next time. Love your footy. Love your team. Win, lose, or draw. Footy is special. Go the Blues. Love you if you win. Love you if you lose. Running through my veins. Navy blue. That's who you have to be as a supporter. Through the good and bad. It's like King of the Ring. You lose the first round, you can always come back again. I'm signing out. Good luck to the boys in the King of Kings final. See you then.